The Supreme Court upheld Tennessee's decision on puberty blockers and hormones for minors. They will now be banned. Supreme Court justices applied a rational basis test, not strict scrutiny. Now, what that means in simpler terms is that a logical connection between the law's purpose and the means chosen to achieve that purpose must be construed, whatever the hell that means. Tennessee state power was affirmed. The ruling allows similar bans in at least 26 other states. There is medical opposition here. Major health groups still support gender-affirming care, and strong dissent on the liberal side, arguing that the decision harms vulnerable youth. Now, this is a very difficult topic for me, because you have the right to self-determination. As a people, we do. As a person, you do. No one has any right or any bearing to say what will make you happy. And you have choice, and you should be able to live freely in this world, especially as an American. I believe that to be the case for all of humanity. But our values here say that so long as you are not doing harm to the next person, you should be okay. That's the way we go about our lives. That's the ethos in the way we live. However, there needs to be a decision made here. There needs to be legislation. We have laws. What the law should be, I'm not sure. But when I think about our youth and I think about puberty blockers, and no matter what anyone says in the medical field or otherwise, you cannot tell me that this could possibly be reversible. When children are supposed to go through puberty, any affectation or intervention will disrupt that growth. And to me, you become an adult if we have to actually delineate at 25 years old. I've read enough on when the human brain stops growing, and from all of the evidence that I've seen, it's at 25 years old. And even if that's not true, I'm gonna say you barely know anything up until 25. Doesn't mean that you know nothing, but for someone to make such a clear declaration on their own life at such a young age and bring in drugs to alter their physical chemistry, that is something that I have a hard time agreeing with. Do I believe in equality? Of course I do. And we may call this a tort, a setback. It does create harm because it disallows people making their own choices. However, there's just not enough evidence. And if one day we potentially see that these drugs, these puberty blockers, these hormone treatments cause deformities or negatively affect the mind, which is so delicate to begin with, then I would have to abstain. Let me know your thoughts.